Nice Sony radio I bought, ICf-5500m. I think it's also called the Captain 55, circa mid-70s I think. Excellent condition, really nice condition. External supply, it hasn't got a main supply, but you can use it on an external wall supply, which I'm running here at the moment. It takes 3 C-cell batteries, earphone, tape recorder output, auxiliary input, which is quite nice. It's got MPX output as well, and a DC output for some reason. I don't know what you'd use that for. It's also got sort of a nice mechanical timer where you can set it to a delayed time and it will turn off or on. I think it depends. If you put it on the on position it will turn off, and if in the off position it will turn on. I'm not entirely sure. It's got a meter selector for battery voltage and a VU meter, and also it's got for FM it's got local and DX and automatic frequency control. Oh, local and DX for long wave and medium wave, it looks like. External aerial looks like it's complete and is in nice condition. It's got a bit of verdigris in it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's how you pop the aerial up. So that's nice. Backlight. I can see it is actually lighting the display up. I don't know if you can see that with the VU meter, but it's just lighting the back light up nicely. Around the back we've got selection for FM, shortwave, and marine band and medium wave, and the tuning control here, which works nicely. It's nice and smooth. And an earphone pocket, which I was rather surprised to find that when I actually opened it up, the original earphones in there, and it doesn't look like it's ever been used. So that's pretty cool. So what I'll do is I'm going to see if it works, I suppose. So let's so we can tune into something. So we're on medium wave at the moment. Let's go to DX. And I must admit, medium wave seems pretty deaf to me. Check the switch. There we go. It's better now. I think there's a problem with the pretty dirty switch. Let's give the switch a bit of work backwards and forwards. There we go. The VU meter working. Now that whistling might be the switch mode power supply I'm using. I'm not too worried about that. Try it on FM.
A trolley bag here. Yeah.
It's got a really good sound.
Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. Now would you laugh?
I think what I might try and do is it could be that noise could be a feedback problem. Maybe negative feedback cap's gone a bit high resistance. Let's just increase it to, what's the battery voltage say? So if I put it on battery, so tune the battery. So where's our battery meter? That's VU, and it's going negative on the battery. That's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the voltage of the power supply. See what that does. Okay, so that's actually made the meter go positive, so that's interesting. Almost looks like I've got the polarity of the meter, the supply ran the wrong way, but it's working okay.
You're on Classic FM, where I'm going to be keeping things calm and tranquil right up until the full works constant.
Doesn't actually say the polarity of the of the supply, but I am actually using centre is positive. Doesn't say on the back what it should have, but it seems to be working better on the low voltage range. That's 3 volts. Still got the whistle though. You can hear that. That also sounds to me like it's a problem with the feedback capacitor thing, but it could be, as I say, the external supply. But the radio works really well. It doesn't need some switch contact cleaner in that switch. There's some ream band. That's, to me, the way that's interfering every 200 kilohertz or so, 200 kilohertz. It sounds like possibly the power supply. Yeah, more than likely. Let's just check the supply of this. Am I using centre negative at the moment, or am I using centre positive? That's the trouble, I don't know. In theory, if I put it around the wrong way, we should just get nothing because there'll be a protection diode in there. I'll just briefly connect it up, see what it does. Yeah, the meter goes the wrong way, so that's fine. We've definitely got the right polarity. So I think that's a slightly higher voltage now. Let's just try it on FM. AFC is on.
Pharmacies and Vitabiotics.com.
Sounds very strong actually.
Smooth Classics at 7 on Classic FM.
Scale calibration is good, and it seems very good sensitivity. That's KISS FM, and that's usually a very weak signal.
By Adam Sisman.
He was appointed to start at MI6.
Very good. I'm very impressed with this actually. It's got a really good sound. It's got the typical sort of Sony build quality. It does feel like if I shake the radio itself, it feels like the speaker's loose. You can hear that. So I'm going to quickly take the back off just to have a look see if the speakers are fallen out, and I'll re-glue that back in. I'm hoping it's not going to need recapping, but it's in great nick. I'll clean the switch up inside, so let's have a quick look inside. Hopefully it's fairly straightforward to get inside. Let's put the back off quickly. It's got an external connection on the back for an external aerial should you want to connect an external aerial. Oh. Right. I don't know how easy this is going to be to get to pieces. Looks like there's actually a point where the speaker's supposed to come out, and it's got a screw missing. I don't know if you can see that down there. How easy this comes apart, I don't know. Pull that off at the side. Not going to come apart that easily, I don't think. I think it's going to be a bit of a fiddle to get this apart without causing any damage to the radio. maybe the next thing to do will be to download a manual and find out how this comes apart, because I don't want to break anything. It's going to be pretty difficult to repair, I think, if I do something wrong. But the speaker doesn't actually feel loose, I must admit. Let me get this. Oh yes, it is. The speaker is loose, but I'm starting to wonder if it's what. Ah, see this. You've got a pad here to hold the speaker in position. I think that's all it is. So there's probably not meant to be a screw there. So what I'll do then is it's all disintegrated, it's all sticky and horrible. I'll stick some insulation material there, maybe with a bubble wrap or something, just to hold that speaker in place. I think I can get into the switch contact to squirt it from here. So if I can get some contact cleaner into the switch, and then I'll have another go and see how it goes. But thanks for watching, and yeah, it's a nice little radio from the sort of like the late mid-70s, I would say late 70s, and that's the Sony ICf-5500m, or I think it's also called the Captain 55. Thanks for watching.